smile and I want her to look beautiful. Love meets Jesus tonight.
You're mad because I'm not wearing. You wanted me to wear something holiday.
I wanted to dress up. I'm wearing TJ's hat.
How's that?
That is a prop from 2 months ago. It does not count.
Chad Michelson, how's it going? What, you got a Capri Sun there, buddy?
Yep. Pacific Cooler, the only flavor.
Oh, is that the only flavor? I've never had one. Are they? Is it good?
Delicious.
Wu-Tang posted a video to Facebook showing the size of the meteorite compared to one of his shoes, and also the exact spot where the meteorite struck and killed his neighbor.
That happened.
Oh my goodness.
Feliz Navidad, Gibby.
Feliz Navidad. Adorable.
Yes, as you can tell, I was raised in a Cracker Barrel, and I gotta say, I am particularly enthusiastic about Christmas this year. But of course, we'd not be complete if we didn't have the host with the most, Gibby.
It's like looking in a mirror, Elma. It's
right.
A smile and I want her to look beautiful. Mama meets Jesus tonight.
He hates Christmas.
I don't hate Christmas. I got the email. I'm gonna look here. Here's a hat. This is Christmassy.
2 months ago, and it does not count.
Yeah, it's Capri Sun. Pacific Cooler, the only flavor.
Yeah.
Only. Do you like it too?
I've never had one, but I don't know why I knew you were going to say that. This
definitely happened.
Was this last week's news?
No. Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
We'll talk to the writers later.
I'm sorry.
Let's outro and move on.
Yes, that was our news segment.
What happened? That happens.
So, okay, moving on with the holiday show. Oh boy.
Feliz Navidad, Gibby.
Okay. I'm
you
sorry.
You can see I'm raised in a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, you were raised in a Cracker Barrel. Right.
We decided to hire a theoretical physicist with the leftover funds from the 30/30 campaign.
Stuart insisted that we have a theoretical physicist on staff. I just don't understand even the point of it. Here's my theoretical physicist friend, Dr. Wilhelm.
There is this phenomenon where mass people experience deja vu all at the same time, brought on by some kind of hysteria, like Christmas holidays. There was a mass outbreak of this in 1518. There was this dancing sickness, as well as the Macarena.
So sorry. Sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama. Please. It's Christmas Eve, and these shoes are just her size.
Don't hate
2 months ago.
Christmas. It's the hat prop that we. You going through this too?
I'm drinking a Capri Sun.
Yeah, it's that.
Pacific Cooler.
Pacific Cooler.
Guys, I'm scared.
What is going on? Okay, okay, get rid of Chad. Get rid of Chad. Chad's freaking out. Chad is freaking out. Get Chad off the screen. Please get rid of Chad. He's hyperventilating.
What happened?
Right.
This is definitely fucking happened.
What is going on? Okay,
Feliz Navidad, Gibby.
Get rid of her. Okay, sorry, Liz. We'll talk to you later. Get rid of Liz. Go. We'll talk to you later, Liz. He's not really my friend. I've not actually said a word to him. Okay. Just get him on the horn. Dr. Wilhelm.
This. Now we're talking. This is perfect.
What are you talking about?
Look, I think I know what's going on. So what we have to do, I'll figure this out. That's why you pay me, is figure out what this, can't see it, what this is right here.
Okay.
As they say in science, easy peasy, that's all. I'm going to do more writing on my whiteboard.
Oh, good.
Time.
Yes. Time and yes, I see the clock. Okay, get rid of Wilhelm. Get rid of him. He's creeping me out.
What does the F stand for? Better learn to go in, Lord. Recognize you're out on your road. Nobody's on nobody's side. Stay for quite a while. I know these shoes will make her smile. And I want her to look beautiful. Mama meets Jesus tonight.
Oh, fuck.
My talented friends, the very talented.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to my Talented Friends Live. Nick and Stacy, we miss you. Sorry you're not here. I'm Chris Gibson. My friends call me Gibby. Hopefully you will too. And of course, welcome to the Inner Circle members. What's the Inner Circle, you ask? Why, it's a group of passionate art supporters who believe that theater is priceless through their monthly contributions. Open Stage is allowed to do their entire season by donation only. So when you join the inner circle at Open Stage, you make theater accessible for somebody else, and we hope you will. And when I say we, of course, I don't just mean the royal we. I mean my lovely and talented and ever-present producer, Rachel Landon. Hello, love. How are you? Here we go again. This is iteration 300, if I'm not incorrect. 300 times we have done this.
Happy anniversary!
Yeah, happy 300th.
You should explain what you mean.
Oh, they know. They know. If they've been watching, we do this all the time. This is all we do. This is the time loop that we're stuck in. 300 times we have performed the holiday spectacular Open Stages holiday Christmas super spectacular. It just keeps going. I mean, we just keep going and going and going. I mean, some of us have used our time wisely. You, Rachel, I gotta say, in stuck in this time loop, has actually put your nose to the grindstone. You went back and you relearned Spanish.
Hola, Gibby. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Estoy en un infierno viviente.
That's beautiful. It's a romance language. What is it? What does that mean?
I'm a living hell.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes, I think Chad got some sort of like online PhD. Chad's super smart now. I spent my time. Hi, Patty. Hi. I spent my time wisely. I was inspired by one of our former guests, Gus. You remember Gus? Way back in the before times when we just did a regular show. Gus, he was the kid with the Rubik's Cube. Remember, that's what got me on the Rubik's Cube. I worked on my Rubik's Cube solving skills for just what seemed like forever. I got pretty good. I got very good. I mean, I was never competition level. I think my quickest time was, 7 seconds. But I got bored with it ultimately, put it down. Now I'm just disgusted by the sight of a Rubik's Cube. It's just so absolutely annoying. And it turns out we lost the Werners. Werners just disappeared somewhere back around loop, I don't know, somewhere in the mid-200s, right? They just...
Hope you guys are okay somewhere in the space-time continuum.
Werners, wherever you are out there, we love you. We miss you. For all we know, you'll pop up in one of these iterations again sometime, but... Yeah, it's Gus was actually talented. Yeah, it's just us in our time loop here in our 300th iteration of the time loop.
I know that you hate Christmas.
Now,
I've established.
You've said it. You've said it so many times. I don't necessarily hate Christmas. I'm just not a Christmas fanatic. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm edgy. Yes, certainly. I will put on the Christmas hat. The Christmas hat. Ding, ding, ding. It's metal and it's Christmassy. We do it every time. Every single time I put on the Christmas hat.
And you think that you change your mind about Christmas? I know that I should be angry or homicidal.
Yeah, frustrated, sure. Yeah. You're not?
I mean, I think I really come to terms with it. I mean, you and I get to spend all this time together.
Well, that's true.
And it's Christmas every day. Every moment.
Anyway.
Just bring on Chad.
Yeah, let's bring on Chad. I'm sorry. We're supposed to say now, Dr. Michelson.
Hello, Chris. Rachel?
Hello, Doctor.
Please call me Gibby. All my friends call me Gibby. You're not too smart to call me Gibby, Dr. Michelson. Anyway, Dr. Michelson.
Yes.
Studied anything fascinating lately?
Oh, why, of course, Gibby. As you know, I, during this time loop, got myself my bachelor's in chemistry and food science from Chatham University. And then also received my PhD from Johns Hopkins University in...
Online, of course.
On biomedicine,
Yes.
focusing on agrobiomedicine, that basically, in layman's terms, means a food science, if you will.
Thank you for explaining it in layman's terms, Dr. Chad.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah. Oh, is there more? Yes, go.
Yes,
Continue.
just been focusing on my object of study, the Capri Sun, earned me my dissertation.
What did you learn about the Capri Sun in your dissertation, Dr. Chad?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. Actually, my dissertation was entitled "The Misconception of the Pouch: The Evaluation of Capri Sun's Nutritional Structure as a Means of Superiority in the Food Industry." Basically studying its nutrition, comparing it to its marketing schemes from the U.S. distribution in 1982.
Wow, Dr. Chad, it's fascinating. It just seems like you could go on for hours.
Oh, I could.
Hours about Capri Sun.
The entire dissertation here.
No, not interested in that. No. We'll save that. Well, no, it would definitely change things up. I literally would rather be in a time loop than listen to that. Okay, thank you, Dr. Oh, well, Dr. Chad, it's sort of obligatory for me to ask, but, on this show, we do a question of the day, and I'm going to guess you have a question. What is that question today, Doctor?
Well, the question of the day, like it's been for every day, is...
100 seems, yes. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite holiday film?
What's your favorite holiday film? And here's the thing. I mean, we've heard them all. So don't be coming into the chat room on iteration 300 and talking about, Muppet movies or, we want to hear the deep cuts. Nobody cares about Die Hard. Let's hear the deep cut Christmas movies. I mean, that's okay. Anyway, that's
Disney's The Littlest Star.
I don't know what that is. Dr. Chad, somebody needs you in the medical room. Stat, can you get rid of Dr. Chad?
I'm not that type of doctor. I can't.
Yeah, just thank you. You would think when he got educated that he would be less annoying, but he's not. Sorry, doctor, didn't mean that. Well, we've got a huge holiday spectacular plan for you. Liz Curtis has a surprise for us. Spoiler. It's a gingerbread homunculus. Actually, it's a whole gingerbread homunculi. There's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of gingerbread people she made of us. Oh, well, would have been a song from the Warners, but that I guess will not happen as we've lost them to the ether. Very special surprise guest who we will not get to. It's a shame because it's exciting. But anyway, we're going to go to our news segment instead. Of course, we don't have the Warners. How are we going to do this now?
That's okay.
You got it covered? Okay, yeah. Here's our news segment.
What happened? That happened.
Wow, it's like they're here. That was great. Did you just get on the computer and made some magic happen? That was great. Nicely done.
I have a lot of time on my hands.
You have a lot of time in your hands. So let's go to the news. It's the same news as it was last week. The first story is called Dinner and a Show. And the thing is it's great. In Brazil, they have, they feed pigs with a robot that plays classical music as it shoots food at them in a high-velocity stream like a delicious fire hose. Business is booming for the company that makes it. That company, of course, is the appropriately named RoboAgro. RoboAgro insists that the pelting of pig feed into terrifying porcine cubicles makes the little piggies feel less stressed, but we have our doubts, don't we? The punchline, of course, is that this nightmarish machine is actually an improvement over RoboAgro's last attempt at feeding technology, which was a semi-automatic corn feed cannon aimed at hapless chickadees, and that's it.
What happened? That happened.
Yes, I like that. That's really good. It's actually, the timing is spot on. Spot on. Better than I'm used to. Okay, look at the bright side is the next piece of article. This is about an Indonesian guy who made $1 million when a meteorite crashed through his roof and nothing else, not about anything else. Oh, his name is Joshua Hutang. He's 33 years old. He works from home in Sumatra, and he truly hated his neighbor, apparently. Josh remarked to the local news crew that when I lifted it, the stone was still warm. Though, spoiler alert, he fails to mention it was also covered in human brain matter. There's this part where Dave Richwine tried to throw me under the bus by making me say carbonaceous chondrite, but it turns out that it was actually very easy to say compared to the unnecessarily specific estimate of value of the meteorite at $1,858,556. I still got it wrong. I still, after every single time, I always get it wrong. $1,858,556. The punchline is Mr. Hutang posted a hilarious video that compares the size of the meteorite to one of his shoes and then reveals the bloody smear left behind where the meteorite struck and killed his neighbor because this is a Christmas show.
What happened? That happened.
And the last item for you is Good For You, which is a story about a Florida man, there's no joke. There's no joke when you're talking about a Florida man, but let's be inclusive, a Florida man or a Florida woman or a Florida non-binary person or a Florida president. If you find yourself in the presence of one of these, you must immediately run to the nearest sturdy shelter and pray down and beg forgiveness to whatever creator you believe in, because you're going to meet them. Because a Florida person brings with them nothing but horror and nightmare fuel in their wake, and they are become eaters of worlds, Florida people. Oh, and the punchline is that something, Pasco, scratch off millions of dollars. Oh, yeah, the punchline is that his fellow Floridians brutally murdered him because Florida, because Christmas, because we have to do these jokes every single time.
What happened? That happened.
So that was our new segment. That happened. Actually, I'm actually looking forward to this. The craziest thing about this time loop is that apparently we can only get to our first guest, and our first guest on the show, it was not the first guest ever on the show. She was technically the third guest ever on the show. I went back and looked, and yes, in fact, this was the third guest we ever had. Now she is the only guest we ever have, which is fun. Which is so fun. She's fun. She's enthusiastic. She's good. She's in the holiday spirit. She's Liz Curtis. Hey, Liz.
Oh, Liz Navidad, Gibby.
Love it. Never gets old. How are you, Liz? How are you, Liz?
I'm great. As you can see, I was raised in a Cracker Barrel.
What was that like? I mean, did the servers raise you? I mean, did they teach you how to talk? Like when you say you were raised in a Cracker Barrel, you don't mean that literally. You mean that figuratively because of your decor. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Liz. I'm just funning with you. Go ahead, Liz.
Well, as you know, I am your enthusiastic friend, and I have to say I am particularly enthusiastic about Christmas this year. And if you're watching and you know me, you're probably thinking like, what do you, especially you, have to be enthusiastic about this year, Liz? But here's the thing, Gibby. Absence makes the heart grow stronger.
And every time you say it, I think you say absinthe, and then I realize internally that you have a lisp, and I'm actually making fun of your lisp when I say that, and I realize that it's rude, and you never get insulted by it. You always just roll with the punches. You just pick up the joke, and you just keep moving on, and you say what? What do you say, Liz?
Well, I have never had you mock my wisp in front of a TV camera before, but anyway, I
never would intentionally.
Just gonna say that Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and this year has just been full of absence, you know? And so my
2020.
heart is so freaking fond right now.
Oh, Liz,
Uh,
it's just wonderful to
you
talk
know,
to you. It's like, you really are the high point of my day. I don't know if you know this, but every single day I look forward to talking to you and the conversation I have with you, Liz. Do you have something for
we
me?
should,
Maybe
yes, ding,
one?
it's done.
I hope it's cookies. Is it cookies this time? Is it cookies?
Well, yeah. Here's Rachel in a flirty dress.
So flirty.
Yeah.
Dangerously flirty.
Stacy with her signature red lips. Nick, he's enthusiastic too. I even have a Chad and Chad's little delivery hat.
Delivery hat. What about me? Did you forget me though?
Well, I couldn't forget the host with the most, Gibby. Okay. There he is.
It's like looking into a gingerbread mirror. It really is. It's
Yes.
just like me, Liz. That's so well done. So well done.
And I made them all. If I had to guess, Chris Gibson's Christmas wish, it would be a world where no one had hair. So I made them just as such.
I wish that no one had hair, and I wish that everyone in the world were stuck in an endless time loop with me. That would be fun. That'd be great. I'm sorry. I'm go ahead, Liz. Continue on. Yes, that's funny. That's good. And, yeah.
Well, I gotta say, I made these myself, except for this guy. It's a weird flex, but he ties his own tie.
It is a weird flex, but I must say that it takes a long time to learn how to tie a bow tie. And when you learn it, you get proud of it. And maybe that cookie is proud of the time that he put into learning how to tie a tie instead of just putting a clip on like a lot of people. I'm just saying that maybe the cookie is proud of his work. Continue, Liz.
I'm proud of you. And of course, as a vegetarian, I will have no intention of eating those, but whenever we get to see each other again, I'll get to give you these.
Oh, Liz, so great. So great. Who do you have with you there? You've got a pump. What do you got? A little a bird behind you, and then there's that's certainly not Rudolph. That looks like a conservative reindeer who can take a joke. Right?
Yeah, he's one of the other reindeer. He wasn't included in the reindeer games, but he didn't make a big stink about it.
Didn't make a fuss about it. We love him. He's great. Did you use scissors when you made these? And were you supervised by an adult?
Yes and no. Sometimes you got to live on the edge.
You really do, Liz. You really do. Just right on that razor's edge of a scissors, just right there on the edge, sharp. Anyway, Liz, it's been so great having you on the show, and thank you for sharing your Christmas spirit every single time, never just unsinkable Liz Curtis. Thanks, Liz.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Group hug.
Oh, the group. And there's the group hug. Okay, we love us some Liz Curtis. Thank you, Liz. Liz Curtis. It never changes. She always hugs those cookies, those paper cookies that she made for us. It's literally the nicest thing that I think anybody's ever done for me. And I have to watch it on repeat every single time. If you like... I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to love Liz. I'm not trying to be mean to Liz. It's just that after 300 times, what do you do? If you like to tip Liz, you go to openstagehbg.com and drop some money in there. We would love it if you did. Gosh, we would. Let's check in with Chad and the question of the day. Let's see if we've had anybody pick up on the question of the day. Chad, are there any, I'm sorry, Dr. Michelson, are there any takers on the question of the day, or have we tuned out the entire internet?
Oh, we do. We have answers.
Oh.
We always have answers in my chat room. Let's see here. We got Rita Smith with Love Actually.
Oh, deep cut. Love Actually. Yeah, very good, very good.
Our buddy Derek Neal said Elf. Again.
Yep. Heard that one. Heard those two before.
We also have our friend Patrick Hughes. The Christmas Isotroph.
The Christmas isotrope? Do you mean isotrope? What are you talking about?
I don't.
Patrick. Isotastrophe. Christmas isotastrophe. Yeah, everybody always questions whether that's actually a holiday movie or an action film. Okay, well, this was exciting. Yeah, that's great. Drink your drink and go away, Dr. Michelson. Oh, tell you what, if you're late to the show, well, you've missed the first 299 iterations, but don't worry, we'll catch you up on the next go-around. We'll return with the exact same show right after these messages.
Marley was dead to begin with. There is no doubt whatever about that.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, 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 and nature sing, nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and nature sing, nature sing, and heaven and 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 nature sing. Heaven and nature
Merry Christmas, good night, everyone.
Oh, there's music and there's dancing and a lot of sweet romancing. When they play the polka, they all give it a swing.
Hey, and welcome to My Talented Friends Live. We miss you, Nick and Stacy. Used to sing at the top of the show. I'm Chris Gibson. I'm your host. My friends call me Gibby. I hope you will too. And welcome to the Inner Circle members. What's an Inner Circle, you ask? Why? I tell you what, why don't we just list off all of the Inner Circle members? We got plenty of time. Rach, what do you... Rach? Okay. Rachel is out, not here. Okay. Rachel's desk is empty. Who's running the show? Hello, who's?
That'd be me, Gibby.
Dr. Chad is running the show. Where's Rachel?
I think we lost her.
Wait a minute. No, we don't lose Rachel. We don't lose Rachel. Get that nerd guy, Dr. Wilhelm. Yeah, get that guy in here. Get him in. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Okay.
What is going on? This is absurd.
All right. And then here.
Excuse me, sir. I haven't checked in with you. Can you tell me what's going on here, please?
I can tell. I'm so excited. Look. I have it figured out. I have this figured out. Look, this. Well, I've summed it all up. It's what I call the Christmas Carol arc. And it's very complicated, and it involves a certain erosion every time we cycle through this episode. It's clear. It's as plain as the hair on my head. Okay. And it's
nobody cares about the hair on your head, Wilhelm. What are you talking? You're drunk.
Let me tell you. If you look right here, you can see it's very obvious. This explains why we lost Nick and Stacy. This explains where Rachel went.
What explains it? What explains it? Just spit it out. What do you mean? Sure. What do you mean? What explains Rachel's not here? Why? Where's my wife?
The reason I call it a Christmas Carol arc,
oh my God,
is because every time we go through this rotation, the people who have an understanding or an appreciation of Christmas find their way out of the loop.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This is ridiculous. Are you serious?
Right here, you can see that right there. You can tell that explains it right there.
So you're saying because Nick and Stacy and Rachel believe in Christmas, they made their way out of this looping time warp of hell? Is that what you're telling me?
They managed to escape. It's just like shedding ions when you put something in a converter.
Oh my God, don't talk about ions to me. Don't talk about ions to me, Dr. Wilhelm. I'm surrounded by doctors who don't seem to know what's going on.
I've been keeping track. It looks like somewhere around here, here is where we lost the Werners, okay? I don't know what day this is, but there. And then somewhere around here, that's now. Right here, we lost Rachel. Look. And so it looks like as we're accelerating, we're shedding people who understand and appreciate Christmas. I've had 300 cycles to figure this out. That's what's happening.
Okay, Dr. Wilhelm. Well, I guess what you're...
I'm going to publish it. I'm going to publish this, and I'm going to...
I don't want to hear about publishing. You're saying because I don't believe in... I'm not a big Christmas guy, that I'm the reason that this has all happened, because I just don't...
Well, now you can't prove a negative. I'm just saying I am demonstrating...
Put the hat on. Look, I put the hat on.
Put the hat on, Gibby.
Yep.
You know what? Let me just go on with the show.
I believe.
Okay, I'll get him out.
I don't care what you believe.
David
Please get him out of here. Oh my God. You're going to tell me that we're in a Christmas loop because I don't believe in Christmas? This is ridiculous. Chad?
We haven't. I mean.
What's the question of the day, Chad? It's the same question as it always is, right? What's your favorite Christmas movie? We don't want to hear about Elf. We don't want to hear about the ones we've heard about. Okay, Chad, get yourself off the screen. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore because, oh, wait, just, what? What? Pull yourself off the screen, Dr. Michelson. We're going to move forward because I am stuck in 2020 forever, it seems. I mean, I guess Trump's just always going to be president, and I'm never going to be able to leave the house without putting a mask on, and I'm never going to go to a restaurant again. And it's just 2020 forever for me. Well, we've got a big show planned for you tonight, but we're not going to do it. Nope, we are not going to do it. Liz Curtis, not going to be on it. I don't care. Not going to happen. No Liz Curtis, no wife, no Liz Curtis. If I don't have Rachel, I'm not doing any of this. Song from the Warners. What's not happening? That's not happening. A very special surprise guest that we have booked, and you will never know who it is. But first, let's do our news segment. Our news segment is called That Happened. Let's get that one up first. The first one is dinner and a show. Stupid. Move on. Okay, the second one is look at the bright side. No. Third one is good for you. Florida is dumb. Okay, moving on. That was our news segment. That happened. Now it's time for Liz Curtis. Liz Curtis was our first or third guest. Now she's back on the show. Welcome, Liz Curtis, to the...
Feliz Navidad, Gibby.
I will see you in hell, Liz Curtis. Get her off the screen. Get her off the screen. I can't take it anymore. Just, okay, get him back in here. Get the Wilhelm. Get him back in here. Let's figure this out. I've got to, I can't do this. I just, okay. Okay. This is your shot, Wilhelm. Explain it to me because I'm done.
Okay. Let's take science and let's combine it with philosophy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Now, whether or not you believe this, in the Hindu philosophy, there is such a thing as samsara, which is the cycle of life, birth, rebirth, and death. It goes around and around and around and never ends. So what you have
that sounds familiar. Yep.
Okay. So what you have is actions throughout that called karma.
Karma, sure.
Karma,
I do it. Yeah.
Karma, which is the actions which lead to the direction of the cycle. So I have combined that with, I'm going to walk over here, with this. This is where the karma affects the cycle. Then what you have is karma phala. Karma phala is the end result of the actions. And what we have here is the end result of the actions of people who believe and appreciate the Christmas season. If they find joy, they found their way out of this amazing but a little frustrating cycle. Even though I have been able to change my tie, I have been able to go out and get coffee. I did get my hair done. So
wait a minute. How are you able to do these things? How is that possible?
I don't know. I appreciate Christmas, but I appreciate the science too, and I like the show. So
Okay.
Hang around. It's very fun.
Oh, I get it. Okay, you got 1 foot in the time loop and 1 foot out. You're just living.
I do.
Cock of the walk. Okay, let me ask you with this question, Dr. Science. Why is it called the Christmas Carol theorem? Then, hey, theory, whatever. Why Christmas? It's Christmas, but why Christmas Carol? I don't get it. What's that have to do with it?
Well, because you have the cycle of the three spirits. You have Scrooge, who is
I'm going to stop you.
I'm going to stop you
right there. I'm going to stop you right there because I don't know if you know this, Dr. Wilhelm. I know you've been on staff for at least a year for some reason. But the fact of the matter is, I happen to be an actor and a director. I'm very familiar with the Christmas Carol narrative. I've acted in it many, many times. I've directed it several times. I've had long, deep, involved thrilling conversations with Dr. Ellen Stockstill about Charles Dickens and the meaning of the Christmas Carol. And let me tell you something about the Christmas Carol. The central character, Mr. Scrooge, actually is well hated as this great evil figure, but he actually has some pretty good points. Scrooge says that Christmas is a humbug, and I will tell you something, it is a humbug. Do you know what a humbug is, Dr. William?
No, you can't quantify it. You can't.
Humbug is and
quantify
was
what a
in
humbug
the
is.
1800s. Don't listen. I will tell you exactly what a humbug is. A humbug is a sham. That's what Christmas is. It's a sham. It's just Scrooge says there's just another year for you to pay bills without any money. Another year older and not an hour richer. That's true. He's a logical guy, that's Scrooge. He thinks things through, and he has good reason
But that
to hate
is
Christmas.
simply his opinion.
It is his opinion, but his
That
opinion
is
is
what he is living for.
Don't
And
you
that
dare
is what
deny
the
his
spirits tried to
experience.
teach him.
But don't deny it, because let me tell you something. When he was 5 years old, he would spend Christmas at school by himself. His family didn't even bring him home. And on his 20th birthday, Christmas Eve, the one love of his life left him behind. He has had a miserable experience with Christmas his entire life. So of course he hates Christmas. Christmas is annoying and obnoxious. And for somebody who has a logical mind.
And that goes back to what I was saying about karma, the actions. Those actions shaped how he felt about Christmas. And as you know, from being an actor and director, other actions, the visitations of the spirit, broke him out of that cycle.
Oh boy! If this is all we've got, I think I need to get the opinion of another doctor. Chad, put yourself on the screen. Maybe you can make some sense out of this, because it's just. Dr. Michelson, can you help me out here? This does not make any sense to me.
Dr. Michelson.
Dr. Wilhelm.
Oh my God.
I mean, I can understand from a theoretical point of view why from the ions are replacing themselves with new ions in order to balance out the karma in the situation, but this theory in its entire essence can't be correct. Your theory, Dr. Wilhelm, is flawed because while Rachel, Nick, and Stacy have seemed to have this Christmas spirit and this theme of Christmas, I truly know what the spirit of Christmas is, and that, in fact.
But, Dr. Michelson? Dr. Michelson? Oh, for God's sake, are you telling me that he figured out Christmas and figured his way out of the loop after all of this?
That is what we call in science proof.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to the obstructed view.
Hi, Hank! Choo choo.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Give us something to. In an article, holy Nikes, he has a big.
One disclosure each before I go. Who wants to start?
Wait, which Golden Girl are we?
All that matters with your makeup methods or your drag is that you feel fabulous.
This is not good.
I really feel like I can't take myself seriously.
All drag is valid.
I can get a spoon.
Measure that shit with your heart, Stuart. It's fine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I'm having a great time.
Right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Making a mess, making a mess.
Cheers, queer.
Don't you wanna meet me at the bar?
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Well, welcome to the shit show, folks. Well, it's my talented friends live. My name's Chris Gibson, but my friends call me Gibby, but I got no friends. Welcome Inner Circle members. I hope you're enjoying this. Somebody should. Rachel's desk is empty. Chad's desk is empty. It's just me. I'm the only one left. We've got no show planned for you. Liz Curtis will not be here. The Werners are gone. No surprise guests. No guests at all. As a matter of fact, even our new segment That Happened will not happen. It's just me. It's just me and Wilhelm.
I decided to give you credit too. I'm going to publish this theory, and I'm going to use this recording as part of the.
You to give me credit. No. I don't want you to give me credit. I don't want you to tell. I don't want you to put my name involved in this. I've lost all of my. I've lost my wife. I've lost my friends. I've lost everything. I'm stuck in this loop forever just because I'm not a big Christmas guy, and I'm absolutely losing my mind. I'm going to be here forever, and the only thing I'm going to see is your ridiculous face, and I'm going to have to hear the timbre of your annoying voice ad infinitum, ad nauseum throughout history. I will be nothing but staring at your obnoxious face. I hate you so much, Dr. Wilhelm. I despise you. And you think that I don't like Christmas? Well, I will tell you what. I declare a war on Christmas. Why? I can't think of, this is maddening. What higher power would do this to a person just because they don't like to put up Christmas lights? Why would somebody be going through all of this simply because they get sort of turned off by the incessant Christmas music in Rite Aid? And look, Dr. Wilhelm, I don't care about your theorem. I don't care about the show. I don't care about anything anymore. All I want, I don't even want to get out of this time loop. All I want, Dr. Wilhelm, is to be with the people I love. I want to be with my wife. I want to be with my family. I want to be with my friends. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? Isn't that what Christmas is supposed to be about? Oh, I think I get it now. Okay, great. Thanks, Dr. Wilhelm. We'll be back after these messages. I'm sure I'll be stuck here. The intro video didn't happen. That figures. Now the whole show's gonna disappear too, and it'll just be me, just here in eternity by myself. Forever. I just don't know what to do. Rachel, you're here!
Yeah, I'm like 5 feet away from you.
Oh my God! What about Chad? Is Chad here too? Chad Michelson, is Chad here? Chad, you're back! Rachel, you're back! Oh my God! Did I break the loop? I can't believe it! Right, wait a minute. Can we go to our special guest, Rachel? Yeah? Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm out of it. Oh, I'm out of it. And this is it. We're going to finish this show. It's our Christmas special. Get rid of Chad. Nobody cares about Chad. Get rid of Chad. Okay, great. Get rid of you. I mean, I love you. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, God, I love you so much. This our special guest. It's our Christmas show, and we have a special guest. And this guy, I mean, he's so special because, well, I discovered him. He was, he was homeless, and he just lived under a bridge, and we were doing a Frank Zappa show, and somebody dropped out, and I was like, hey, I heard this guy under the bridge singing. He's pretty good, and so we cast him in the show, and he was in the Frank Zappa show. Everybody loves Frank Zappa, and it ignited his career really. And then he was a guest on MTFL, and then he skyrocketed to fame on our game show spinoff, and then he just exceeded everybody's expectations by getting hired full time as the internationally famous The Obstructed View show. He's one of the panelists, and now everybody knows him as the world's sweetheart. Our special guest of our Christmas special, it's TJ Creedon. TJ!
You know what? I love the enthusiasm. I will say I think I was the first person, maybe the only person to audition for the Zappa show. But other than that,
I got that part wrong, but that's true. Yeah, you were really the only one who showed up. Oh, TJ, look at you. It's somebody different. It's TJ Creedon. TJ, are you going to sing a song for us today?
I'm not good for anything else.
Oh, that's not true. I would never say that to your face. I don't even care. I'm just going to give you the screen. I just want to hear your beautiful, beautiful voice. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy TJ Creedon.
It's been a hard year. It was almost Christmas time, and there I stood in another line, trying to buy the last gift or two, not really in the Christmas mood. And standing right in front of me was a little boy waiting anxiously, pacing around like little boys do. And in his hands he held a pair of shoes. And his clothes were worn and old. He was dirty from head to toe. And when it came his time to pay, I couldn't believe what I heard him say. Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight.
TJ, beautiful TJ. That was gorgeous. But I'm sorry I had to break in because you reminded me. I don't know where the Werners are. We've lost the Werners in the time loop. And how they were supposed to. They knew the meaning of Christmas.
I have like 3 minutes left. Do you want to just talk about this after?
Well, I'm really concerned about the Werners. Our friends, our mutual friend, are lost in some time loop. My TJ.
I was just talking to them. You gave them Christmas off. Don't you remember? They're on Christmas break.
There they are. They're right there.
Yeah. So should I continue or?
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Gosh, I feel good. You were great. That's enough of that song, though. I think we've heard enough. TJ Creedon.
Okay.
America's sweetheart, the world's sweetheart. Thank you for being on our Christmas show. Thank you for being our big secret special guest.
You're welcome.
And it's a great mystery, the Werners, but what a mystery it is. Hey, TJ, Mazel Tov and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and all that stuff, and
all that,
and to you at home, all of our friends at home. Thank you for going on this kind of obnoxious story arc with us. This is and scene. This has been our Christmas spectacular, the holiday loop arc. Oh, we were supposed to talk about Groundhog Day. Never mentioned Groundhog Day. We forgot to do that part. We talked about it. But the show's over. Well, the show's not over, but the arc is over. Yes, we've done the arc, and so I wanted to say thank you to everybody who contributed to it. Of course, the show was always got Rachel and Chad Michelson is in the show. Bring them up, Rach. Put them on screen. And why it was the show was even it was written by Patrick Hughes. Do we have Patrick in the wings? Yeah, bring Patrick on there. Patrick. The show was Patrick. You have to turn Rachel and you have to mute me. Chad. Now all we can do is just get rid of Patrick.
We're back in the loop.
Yeah, we're back in the loop. We're back. Oh, there we go. Now, and Patrick, you wrote this you came up with the concept of let's do a Groundhog Day thing, but then you had a lot of help, didn't you? You had Liz Curtis, who came on and wrote her own segment. Liz, bring Liz up. Liz, where are you, Liz? Liz, I will never see you in hell, Liz. I'm so sorry I said that to you. I would never see you in hell. That was the hardest acting I had to do tonight, was to say that to you, because you know I love you.
Yeah, the sad thing is, if you didn't make fun of my list, then you would have learned the lesson a lot sooner.
I'm a truly, truly, deeply flawed person. Liz, I love you. Thank you for being part of this arc. And I never give him credit because he rarely deserves it. But I have to say, Dave Richwine really, really brought something to the table as none other than Dr. Wilhelm himself. Dr. Wilhelm, Dave Richwine. That was great. Did you have fun, buddy?
I did. I love the part where you yelled at me and told me that you hated my face.
That's the part I was born to play.
It's the third time you've said that to me.
I know. And this is only the first time in the context of a narrative. So, yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And TJ, he's there. You were so great. The Werners are on holiday break, but you know the Werners that we love you so dearly. And Lando, you won't put yourself on screen. I don't know why. But I love you, and I'm so glad you're not in a time loop. I'm glad you're here with us. There she is. She's beautiful, and we're very much in love with you, our audience out there on the internet. And we just wanted to say thank you for watching this silly, silly, silly show. And before we let you go, if you want to stick around and hang out, me and Rachel and Benny, who's not Chad, but Benny, put together some Christmas cards for you. And so we're going to play some of them now. And Liz, are you gonna do some Christmas cards too with your gingerbread guy? Oh, I guess not. I thought Liz had a gag there, but Liz bailed on me. Okay. Let's just go to the first Christmas card that Rachel did for us. This one is one of my favorites that she does, called Sugar and Booze.
Bells are ringling and a jingling, folks are mixing and a mingling, twinkling lights and tinsel on the tree. How I love to keep the Yuletide gay. Call me corny or cliche, but there's a reason that the season brings so much joy to me. I love snowmen and turtle doves in twos. Holly, ivy, mistletoe can take away my blues. Kris Kringle and his reindeer friends, they're endlessly amused. But the best part of the holidays, sugar and booze. I love mittens and skating on the ice, but I glide right through December with naughty without nice. So pour a nip into that nog and let it light your fuse. 'Cause the best part of the holidays, sugar and booze. Wake up, baby, don't you hit the snooze. Just forget the headlines and the news. Pop a cork, put on your dancing shoes. Give me honey and hooch and I'll give you a smooch. Let's give those devils their due. I like cider, but keep it spiked with rum. What good's a little drummer boy with no pa-rum-pa-pum-pum? Come New Year's Day, we'll all resolve those extra pounds to lose. But now's the time we let it rip with sugar and booze. Once a year we all deserve some fun. Life is short, so I live like a nun. Grab a fork, there's damage to be done. King Wenceslas in the sweets and sauce, give me gin and cinnamon buns. I like cider, but keep it spiked with rum. The good's a little drummer boy with no pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Come New Year's Day, we'll resolve those extra pounds to lose. You can keep that tray of fruitage, hey, honey, I refuse. Martinis at lunch, pastries and punch is our annual excuse. We'll have Hendrix for the Gentiles, Manischewitz for the Jews. 'Cause the best part of the holidays is sugar and booze. Oh yeah. God, it tastes terrible.
It tastes terrible.
That's why I married her, ladies and gentlemen. She swigs, sent her home from the bottle. And that was lovely. What a beautiful song and what a beautiful woman. I love you so much, my love. This next song is by, I'm singing it, so lower your expectations and have fun. 2020 was a tough year for everybody, but toughest of all for me was that we lost one of the best songwriters in American history, which is John Prine. John is known for writing funny songs and sad songs, and this is one of the sadder ones. I think that was just a fine intro. I'm not going to change that again. We'll edit that.
Do you want your glasses on?
Huh? No. How's everybody at home doing? You having fun? Okay, here we go. It was Christmas in prison. The food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's in my tongue, her blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, by God. She reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, by God. The searchlight in the big yard swings round with a gun, and the spotlight in the snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick, I love you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Oh, Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, by God. Merry Christmas. Well, that was a lot of fun, and that was the expert hand of Benny Benameda in the background throwing snow, creating the atmosphere that made the song worth listening to. So thanks, Benny, and your high-tech skills. We appreciate that, and I return the favor for Benny while they sang the next song.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I
I should have done the bucket of ice, Patrick. That's a good call. That was a lot of fun. Benny, thank you. Rachel, thank you. Liz, thank you. Dave Richwine, thank you. Patrick, thank you. America's Sweetheart, TJ Creedon, thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been part of this show. This is our 25th episode, by the way. Yeah, it's our 25th episode. And it's Christmas time, so have a great Christmas. Take care of each other. Put your masks on. Say hi to your family over the internet, and try to muddle through somehow and have yourself a merry little Christmas. And we'll see you next week. Rachel and I are going to come back. We'll give everybody else the week off, but we'll come back and do a clip show, best of the year 2020. Should be short. But best of MTFL. So if you've been watching the show and you want to reminisce and see some of the highlights of what we've been through the past year, Rachel and I will put that together for you. We sincerely thank everybody. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you to everybody who's made this possible. And with all sincerity, have a happy Christmas. We love you. And even though the Warners aren't with us tonight, we're going to have them take us out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just your size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy said there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful from the meat to Jesus tonight. My talented friends, the very talented.